Hi, welcome back to Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Nine of Arrows and Dedication. And when I was meditating on this card earlier today, it wasn't about the gal, playing a bow with the one. It was the other 8 that were dancing around. And, these 8 dancing around her, she must be playing some pretty good music to have the arrows dancing around herself. Now, arrows is all about air and logic and reasoning. So, it makes sense to me that there's some air that's around her that's lifting these arrows up to do what she wants to do. All right, and because she is such a masterful, person playing that bow, she can have the arrows, dancing at her whim, more or less. And, the 9 is also, pretty darn near close to completion. So I'm trying to remember what the 10 of arrows is instruction, right? So, here you've got that dedication going into the instruction. And, this person is dedicated, the arrows are dedicated to the music and with what's going on. All right, and this is a dedication of yourself to a greater good. We talked yesterday about that 2 of Stones and challenge and, possibly that karmic reunion of what's happening. You have to, I don't say you have to be dedicated, to what's happening. But if you're dedicated to yourself, that challenge is going to seem easy. All right, and that's part of that dedication is a self-discipline. It's a hard work, sincerity, that you have, in your relationship, in your job situation, whatever it is that you have, and any skill, being dedicated to it, like I am, being dedicated to this channel, right, and getting the information out in a timely fashion. All right, and this could apply to a spiritual belief, a philosophy, anything that goes along that's dedication. All right, I'm dedicated to running every other day. When I have the opportunity, I'm dedicated to working out. Everybody's got their own dedications, right? However they may do it. And if you apply yourself to a course, to an event, to whatever it is where you put a lot of time and effort into, you're going to reap the rewards later on down the road. If it's running, maybe you get faster and lose weight. If it's dedicated to that project, maybe, you win the next award. All right, you get a bonus out of it. All right, maybe some recognition. Okay, if you're dedicated to a relationship, then it's developing that relationship even deeper. Having the trust and confidence and the honesty going on with that relationship. And the universe sees all this, right? The universe sees the dedication, sees the hard work, sees the compassion, sees the sincerity of what you're doing, and it's a matter of it's a matter of being rewarded in the end for that dedication. Teaching others, leading by example, and respecting the beliefs of other philosophies and cultures. That's another area of dedication. Is just understanding where other people coming from, okay, and using that logic, that reasoning that this 9 of Arrows is talking about. If you look at your daily rituals, getting up, brush your teeth, go to the bathroom, take a shower, go to work, do your job, have lunch, and maybe eat the same lunch every day, you drive the same route every day, that's how you use that dedication. All right, it's good to switch things up every once in a while if you have to, but you make a difference when you dedicate yourself to that cause. And every day may seem like a grind, but guess what, in the end it's going to pay off. And and maybe that's the challenge that's facing you right now, right? That challenge of the everyday. And I talked the other day about that karmic reunion, and maybe the universe is listening and saying, you know what, we're going to put a challenge out there to see if you're dedicated or not. And this card comes out, and now it's all about you. What are you? Are you the person playing a bow, or are you one of the arrows dancing? Right? Where's your dedication? listening to that karmic reunion, that karmic message that's coming out of the waters. Okay. Now, the King of Arrows just dropped off as well. All right, and that was ancient wisdom and lore. The Page of Vessels is asking, where do you need to let your feelings show? Where do you need to let your feelings show? If I put all 4 of these cards up, see if I can do it. I don't know. Might have to use both hands, so I'm gonna have to do it this way. If you look at it this way, right, that Page of Vessels letting your feelings show is away from you. Okay, just as the geese are flying away from you. All right, that Page of Vessels is letting your feelings show back towards the King of Bows. And he's asking, where do you need to take charge? And he's looking at the Page of Vessels. So the king is talking to the page, right? And, if you've let your feelings show and the universe has seen it and given you the challenge to move forward, this is the proper response. It says, are you dedicated, to moving forward? Are you dedicated, to, self-discipline and hard work? Are you dedicated to keep things going? The six of Bows is out there as well. All right, 6 days ago. And that's asking are you using your resources correctly? Are you dedicated to use those resources in a manner that's going to benefit you? Okay, that's going to help you with the challenges that are, coming up for you. All right, maybe the challenge that the universe has, thrown at you. All right, and then you have the 10 of Stones 7 days ago. That's just letting you know, hey, you're still secure. This is the end. All right, you've still got a lot of momentum going on for you, okay? But listen to what the King of Bows and the King of Arrows say to you. All right, you got the kingly aspect, during these last 6 or 7 days, and you got some karmic aspect too. So take on that challenge with some dedication. Look at it and say, you know what? I'm going to keep my nose to the grindstone. This challenge, I'm going to make some fun out of it. I'm not going to let it get the best of me. I'm going to stay positive, and I'm going to continue moving forward. So that's the message for today, that 9 of Arrows, that dedication. Hit that like button for me, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel. And this is D for Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.